All right. We should be live.
Oh my jeepers, what kind of bug is that has just flown in my... Oh my gosh.
Sorry, streaming with me that you're, you might get some Australian insects in there.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
I've
like-
got to take care of this before we start. Otherwise, I'm going to start freaking out.
You got 4 minutes and 27 seconds.
Oh, I better turn on my light.
Actually, it's a little bit more than that because of the intro.
I'm going to use this file. I think it's taxes or something.
Yeah.
If I miss, I'm going to have to run.
So, death and taxes? Oh,
Look at that!
I
What
can't.
was
You see him?
that? What did you squish?
Ugh, I don't know.
Oh my god.
I see nothing.
Nothing. The
Nothing.
goggles stayed for nothing.
The goggles. They do nothing.
Oh man. Will I ever stop quoting Simpsons as a vain attempt?
It's
to
a
be
language in
relevant?
its own right.
It really is.
Hey.
So I guess you got that bug, eh, Dave?
What was it? It had wings.
Everyone
I
in
don't know.
the chat is probably wondering about this bug now.
Yeah.
Well, anybody that has seen me play before knows how much I love bugs.
Yes, this is true.
Not a big fan, I'm guessing.
I am a little afraid of bees.
Are you allergic?
I don't know.
You just don't like the
When I
cut
was-
of their jib.
Just don't get along with them.
When I was a kid, I got stung a bunch all
Oh
at once,
no.
and it kind of sucked, and it's really ruined the species for me.
Do you still eat honey?
I will eat their vomit. I just don't like them around me alive.
That's cool.
Oh, so you'll
Yeah.
profit off of their labor, but but you won't give them the time of day.
Nope.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ain't got no time for bees.
The bees or the bourgeoisies?
Little from column A.
You know, you come here for Fallout, but you stay for the wicked political commentary. Delivered by, mostly, a half-wit Australian.
Hello, everybody in the chat.
Hey!
Pretty sure you can hear all of us this week.
Oh god. My sympathies to all of y'all.
Dear chat,
Oh,
do you like bees?
I love bees. They're so cute.
I like bees. I'm just not a fan of hornets and wasps.
Oh yeah, I think that's fair. But they also do a vital bit for our ecosystem.
A little bit. I don't know if it's enough.
Are we doing enough as a species? Until then, I think we should lay off the hornets.
You know, that's true. We are kind of destroying the planet.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit.
Little bit.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. I'm happy to be stung by a bee.
But hornets, those guys are like, you know what? No, I can sting you multiple times, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually it was a I stepped on a hole on the ground that had a wasp nest in it, and I
Oh.
got stung everywhere. Everywhere.
No.
So it wasn't
the
the
only time-
bees.
No, I
And
I
yet
get
you
it.
hate
I get it,
bees.
Brandon. Listen,
I'm just saying.
we're just calling out your rampant speciesism.
yeah.
That's all.
And thanks, Heath. I just read your comment. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
What was the comment?
Oh, well, he said Dave and
job.
Brandon just dropped a link in the Realmsmith Discord for today, and that's really
Oh,
cool.
thanks, Heath.
Yeah. Now, I'm not sure if they can hear us right now or not, because nobody's commented
Yeah, they can
Yeah.
hear us.
Yeah? Oh, groovy.
Oh yeah.
All right. Cool beans. Oh, look at that. We're out of time. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Time to go into the
Yeah.
intro.
Intro time.
War. War never changes. As the Red Menace threatened American soil, U.S. troops annexed Canada for natural resources. But in 2077, the bombs fell, and the war was ended. 200 years later, war has returned. Niagara Falls will discover that war never changes.
There we go. Unmuted. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wasteland. Great to see you here. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Cast, for joining us. Prompt and awesome and hilarious as always.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm really excited about tonight. I'm just getting more and more excited as these episodes move on because more and more inspiration keeps hitting me throughout the week, and I love that about GMing. So I really look forward to this game to get to like sit down and run this with you all. So thank you so much for coming and being here as cast member. It is an honor for me, and thanks to everybody in the audience for coming to watch because without you, this wouldn't be a show. And also, without Rob, this wouldn't be a show. Speaking of, why don't you tell us about yourself?
Hey, I'm the founder of Cyberpunk Uncensored, which is where we're at right now streaming. So everybody watching, you already know. Make sure you follow and subscribe on both Twitch and YouTube. Check out cyberpunkuncensored.com. But also make sure you go over to Mad Queen's YouTube channel. Every Friday, we're running a Fallout game there where I'm the overseer. And we even have Brandon over there playing with me. And then aside from that, we've got Dune that we're going to be starting up at the beginning of next month, I believe. We're still kind of putting together some details for that. But yeah, just check out cyberpunkuncensored.com and sub and all that good stuff. Really appreciate it.
Psyched for that game. I cannot wait to watch that one.
Hell yeah. And thanks for putting on this game. I'm excited. You say you look forward to this and you appreciate us all being here, but I look forward to this all week. I get to I GM and DM and all that good shit, like 5 different games a month, like weekly, the Sirenscape one weekly over there, the for Cyberpunk Red, Mad Queens weekly. I've got 2 different monthly Cyberpunk Reds for Cyberpunk Uncensored, and I love this every week because I get to play. So I really appreciate you being the overseer, Brandon, and I'm having a good time.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much. And how about you, Ellen? Tell us all about you.
Hi, I'm very happy to. I'm just happy to be here. Also, so thanks again to my lovely fellow cast and Brandon. You can find me at Baby Beard Media as I am 1/4 of this new media empire. We are a group of Aussie nerds who are all professional performers, and we make a TTRPG podcast, Roll to Cast, which features a different TTRPG game every season. At the moment, I am GMing Kids on Bikes, which is set in rural, spooky Western Australia. So please check that out. I'm a new GM, so I'd love to hear your advice and support, and also just if you like it. So make sure that you follow Roll to Cast on all good podcatchers. We also have a YouTube channel, so send some love there. We play all your favorite RPGs. You can also find me on Sirenscape with, I don't know, some chuckleheads. Bob and Random, I think, are their names. No, I play with Rob and Brandon on Sirenscapes on American Thursdays, but the real place is Friday. You can find me there. And I'm playing Millie Valentine. your ghoul friend. Ghoul sounds terrible in an Australian accent, doesn't it?
Is-
Oh, geez, I'm just playing a ghoul.
I don't know. I think it works.
Yeah, I forgot.
Thanks.
I forgot to add too. I'm playing the super mutant for this game.
Right.
I forgot to mention Wally. I'm not just wearing this wig and outfit for fun. He
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
bleached his teeth and found a wig because he wishes he was human. But
Not
yeah,
today, anyways.
I'll get into it now.
Oh man. That's awesome. David, on to you, sir.
Yes. Yes, hello. I'm David, and I'm playing Wilhelm, a vault dweller. And I lost the cooking show because of Peter the Cheetah, and so they kicked me out. And I've made friends with these two, and you can follow me at ramsmith_Dave, and I do some other things that are interesting as well, and you might like. Is this on? You can hear me?
I can
Okay.
hear
So you can follow me and catch up there.
Well, Wally can hear Willie.
you.
It's Wilhelm.
Wally and Millie hear Willie.
Yeah. I think you're just gonna have to take the accent.
So good.
Take the accent, take the nickname. Oh god.
Classic. Now, Rob, do we have giveaways tonight?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we have copies of the Fallout PDF, the official 2D20 rulebook, thanks to Modifius. So we can give away one copy during the break and one copy at the end. And maybe we'll make a couple mentions of that as we get more people tuning into the stream, so everybody's aware of that.
All right. So, just a heads up before we jump into the game, we are all new at this game because this game is new. In fact, I think it's still in pre-order yet, but Rob can correct me if you know better than I do. Yeah, so that means that we're not going to get all the rules right all the time. We're going to do pretty well, and you'll get a really good idea of how the game works. But we're not experts yet. We're on our way. We're on our way. So there's going to be times where I'm going to have to make GM calls and that sort of thing. As always, if you have any complaints about the way we play the game or any rules issues, send them on to David.
Give him Willie. Other way.
You
Millie,
still might be writing checks.
don't point
that
at me, Millie.
I'm pointing to Dave right now, I think.
No,
Oh no, I'm not. Damn it. Why does this happen every time?
he's
This
over there.
way.
It's okay. It gets
Um,
confusing.
Yeah, you still might be writing checks that we can't cash. I never promised to be any system, no matter how old it is.
Okay. I just wanted to give everybody hope. But no, we're getting better every week. And it's a really fun system. I think it's one of those ones where, for the most part, the rules are very straightforward. So there's not a ton of like little edge cases that you have to worry about because it's not incredibly complex. At least from what I've done so far, I don't find it to be incredibly complex. But I mean, if you all disagree, let Dave know. All right. Let's do a recap of where everybody is at. So, as of last week, everybody has been working their way through a chemical plant. And Millie and Wilhelm and Wally had befriended a robot. They'd broken into some lockers. They'd done quite a bit of searching, which is great.
Not just a robot. Remember, Wally named him Billy, so Billy could hang out with Wally, Millie, and Willie.
That's right, Billy the Protectron. And Millie had just made her way up to the third floor. She borrowed the key card from Wally for that. And she seems to have happened across a Mr. Handy that she has also befriended to a point, I guess, and is currently about to become face to face with a ghoul that's stalking around those hallways, and she knows that it's not the only ghoul. But this Mr. Handy has been yelling a lot, it's been making a lot of noise, and has attracted some attention, fortunately. So that's where we're going to pick up this session. Throw on some music and soundscape here. All right.
Oh god, if it isn't the consequences of my actions.
Yeah, the music's intimidating a little. So, Millie, I'll give you a chance to do something before anything else happens. What are you going to do? This feral ghoul has made its way towards the door. And you can now see it. It's wearing a lab coat. Oddly enough, it has a party hat on its head. But other than that, it does look fairly intimidating, as feral ghouls often do.
I mean, I'm unsure of like how obviously not lucid, but you know, what the ability is of these feral ghouls and how far its mind is deteriorated. So I'm trying to wonder if maybe just like getting to the door and shutting it might be enough to buy me some time. If it
Sure,
can figure out
that's what you'd like to
frickin'
do.
mechanics of the door. Yeah. Yeah.
And please,
So I'm
everybody in the
guessing-
chat, let me know if the music's too loud or anything. So you're going to go and shut the door real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure what skills I would be using there. I guess it's...
I think for that, I would just give you an agility roll. So do... you're trying to do it...
Just, yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
not about sneaking. It's like... It's just like, shut the door in its face kind of thing.
Yeah, I think normally that would just consider that to be straight agility,
Athletics.
but that doesn't quite work. In system.
Yeah.
So...
I was wondering that.
Athletics, probably.
Yeah,
maybe
good call. Let's do
Agility athletics.
agility athletics. Good call.
Okay, cool. Let me just...
You just do 2d20.
Yeah. And then roll under my...
Exactly. You see, you're learning. You remembered it. You learned. You learned.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just have to do that manually. Alright. Okay.
Okay. And so what are you rolling against? What's the number you need to beat? It's
Yeah,
your
I'm just trying to-
agility plus your athletics.
Yeah, so I think I've just got a 2 in athletics, and that is onto my agility of 6. So I guess I'm trying to roll under an 8. So 1 success.
One success. All right. You get to the door just as the feral ghoul is starting to turn into it, and you slam the door in its face.
Oh.
And you
shit.
immediately hear some scratching on the door afterwards, and some guttural sort of like as it scratches and drags, horribly deformed nails down after all this time, whatever it's been digging through itself.
I hear a lock or a door handle. That's good. That's good.
Now, I think in last session, Wally and Willie were on their way to meet up with her. She called us up in there. Remember?
Yep. I was
we
just
didn't. We
about
didn't.
to,
Yeah,
jump
we
over
didn't
to you
get there
guys.
yet. But okay, that's what I was wondering. If
Yeah.
if we were coming up to the hallway, and are we seeing this or yeah? Okay.
All right, so you guys get up to the top, to where the top door is. Now, Millie, did you close that door behind you when you entered the 3rd floor?
Would've, yeah.
Yeah, you would have closed that door behind you?
To stop the ghouls going downstairs. I just didn't close the one in the office that I'm in because, well, I'm a dum-dum. But I think mainly I was trying to sneak around and, like,
Yeah.
not make any undue noise.
Okay, so as Wally and Wilhelm get to the top of the stairs, they reach this locked door, but neither of them have a key card that's able to open it. So what are you going to do?
Okay.
While they smash.
I suppose Varley could smash. Do we have a sense that Millie's in trouble?
I don't.
Do you
I
have a
don't
sense
know.
of that?
I don't think
know
we
if
did.
the,
I think, if I'm remembering, I think she just called us up there, like she yelled down or something, saying, "Come on up."
Yeah, we can't see down the hallway that there's a ghoul trying to scratch into a door where the screams are coming from.
No, it's this door is a fogged glass on it. So you know what? You could give me a perception survival to see if you can sense anything
Yeah.
beyond the door. Same for you, Wally.
Okay, so I'm rolling. Oh, it's so tiny. What did I roll? I rolled a
Rolled one success.
3 and an 18, something like
Yeah.
that.
It's not a tag skill.
And I needed to get. And you said it was perception and survival, so it needed to be under 9. So I think I've got 1 success.
Wally needs to be under an 8, and he got 16 and 18, so yeah, he's not very perceptive.
Okay, so Wally doesn't notice anything on the other side of the door. However,
Wally doesn't notice shit.
Wilhelm, you do hear sound.
I'm going to knock on the glass. Millie! Millie! Where are you?
Wally's probably just gonna be right
You
there,
still want us up here?
but instead of looking out, looking at Wilhelm.
Okay. And it's at that point that you hear a bang on the door, and then suddenly through the frosted glass, you see the silhouette of a feral ghoul, and then you see 2 more silhouettes come up behind it, and they are crowded at this door, scratching at it and banging on it. You can kind of see a mouth press up against the glass, and a little bit of what teeth are left as it tries to, kind of gnaw and break, and they smack against the door.
How's the door doing?
That's not Millie.
It-
Aw.
It's not. Nope. How's the door doing? Does it look like the door is under any sort of stress with these 3?
The door is currently not. It doesn't look like it's having any trouble. It seems like it's a pretty secure door. However, the glass looks like standard glass, except it's got that wiring through it, the kind of crosshatch wire.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
So basically, Millie's dead here. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, Wally's gonna take out his sign, his big sharpened sign, and Willie, Millie's in there. Either kick the lock open, or I'm gonna smash it open. Yeah, we gotta get in there.
But okay. I don't. Well, you could smash it if you want. It's not a lock. It's a code. It's a code thing. So I'm not sure that I could.
You could smash the door.
It's an electronic lock. You could try a lockpick on it, but
I'm
put
gonna.
it at a very high difficulty.
I'm gonna take some dust from the floor and blow it onto the keypad and see if I can see some numbers appear, or very sophisticated.
So this one
really
actually isn't
wondering
a
where you were going
keypad
there.
lock. It's a card
It's
swipe.
just the card.
It's the card swipe.
We're
Yeah,
totally
but-
screwed.
But you do
I
that
love your
anyways.
thinking, though.
Yeah, you still do it. Yes.
Yeah, I'll still do that.
Hard lock.
The result is I see
Somehow
no
it's still-
numbers. Got it.
It still impresses Wally somehow. He's like, oh, whoa, he's very
Yeah.
scientific.
Actually, a correction. I would probably treat this as science instead of lockpick, because it's electronic lock.
I think we're going to go the smashing route anyways.
The second he
Some
hears the
Wally,
word
are you pretty
smashing,
confident?
the second he hears the word smashing, Wally hits the door. He knows that there's ghouls in there and Millie's in there. He got the okay from Willie. He smashes it.
All right, give me athletics strength. Or just make a melee attack.
Okay.
Some might say the culinary arts are science.
And melee is my tag skill too.
Yeah, so that's a crit success. Okay,
Damn.
so the sign immediately breaks right through the glass. And as you pull the sign back, some arms start to reach out and start to like tear back, and you start to see faces poking through, trying to climb through, but all three of them are scrambling to get through this hole at the same time. So where one of them would be able to fit on its own, all three of them are preventing the others from being able to climb through. With that, Millie, you hear this smash sound come in the hallway, the breaking of glass in the direction of the doorway that you'd originally entered this floor.
What are they doing? Well, I guess the time for subtlety is gone. I think she's gonna take out. She has a pipe gun. Now, Mr. Handy, has he got tracks or treads he can move around?
No, he's basically a flying ball with some arms on the bottom and some eye stalks on the top. It's got 3 eye stalks and 3 arms. But none of the arms appear to have weaponry.
Great. Do you shoot at all? Do you fire any kind of weapons?
No, madam.
Great. Also, you're made out of pretty strong metal. I don't know what you'd be so scared of. There's nothing to rend, you know. There's no flesh to rend here.
What are you insinuating?
Yeah. God, why do I have to play make-believe with so many people I run into about the humanity of there being? You know what? You just stay behind me, and we'll get you out of here, down to the basement, and we'll keep you safe. All right?
Certainly, madam. I am certainly afraid, though.
Although, actually, you're pretty quick, and you can also float above their heads. Are you able to emit any kind of sounds as like a, you know, look, I don't want to say distraction, but yeah, distraction. Are you able to do that at all?
Well, I found these things to just go to whatever sound they hear.
Yeah, so you could make some sounds, right?
Yes, I could. And would you like me to make these sounds in a very specific location?
Yeah, so if I open that door, are you able to get behind this ghoul? Just shoot straight out. It'll spin around, and I can have a better shot with the gun.
Do my best, miss.
Alright, that's
All
all
right.
I ask.
At this point, I'm going to take your initiative number.
Yes.
So, we'll start with you, Millie. What is your initiative on your character sheet?
13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. Wilhelm, what's your initiative on your character sheet?
11.
7. And Wally, what is yours?
10.
10. Okay.
Wow, how is mine so high?
You're agile. I think it has to do with agility.
That must be why. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's-
Yeah, I'm always curious as to what stats kind of influence what.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it's agility plus endurance or agility plus strength. Very good. So, and yes, in the chat, I see, yes, Mr. Handys do usually have Flamer and a Buzzsaw. However, this is a business Mr. Handy. This one works as a secretary. So,
Really great at typing, you guys.
so excellent memory, really good with people.
150 words per minute.
He has, instead of a claw and a torch, he has like a pot of coffee attachment and like like a stapler.
Oh, that's
Could he
canon
have,
now.
like, could he
That's
have like
canon.
a coffee brewing in his like
More
belly?
coffee.
It's a little old. Oh,
I literally have no taste buds left. It's fine.
and this will be good for you. Sludge, caffeinated sludge. All right. We're going to follow initiative order right now. So it's going to be Wally first.
Initiative should be highest first. I found that out. I was doing it wrong
Oh.
when we did it.
Then you are right.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
So do not do as I do or say last time. Do something. I don't know, whatever that saying is. Whatever. I was
Sorry.
wrong.
Don't
Do
do
as
highest
Rob
number.
I do.
Because
this.
typically, and for people watching, typically in the 2d20 system, you're trying to roll under your combined stat numbers when you do the 2d20s. So I was a little confused on that on the Mad Queen stream last week. So I think that's where we were kind of getting it from. But yes, initiative, you're actually the highest number goes first. So it's, normal.
Yes,
we
absolutely.
have a lot of fun here at Cyberpunk Uncensored. Real fun is in learning and correcting yourself.
Yes, knowing is half the battle. Knowledge is power. Okay, Millie, you're first.
All right, yeah, I'm going to, with my kind of gun at the ready. No, I kind of want to get behind the door a little bit so I can open it and Mr. Handy can shoot out. And then my second action would be to like jump out like, hurrah! You
Okay.
get me.
We're gonna put the Mr. Handy on the same initiative as you.
That makes sense.
Technically, it would go first, but we're gonna put it on the same so you can do coordinated assaults such as this.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the Mr. Handy shoots forward out the door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like, oh, look at you, yo, oh, and like, C-3PO style, and tries to like lift itself a little bit higher, burning its thrusters a little bit stronger. It doesn't get incredibly high, but it's kind of like a jump, and that grabs the attention of all three. All three of these ghouls, which in turn towards you. However, they are still at the door, so their heads are turned, but they still have like limbs throughout like the glass of the door. They're not moving at this point. But are you? I think we can hold an action in this. Do you remember, Rob?
Honestly, I don't remember about holding an action, but I imagine that you could in
Yeah.
initiative. I think you can, but I did want to interject out of character and just say when you do your ghoul, I love the ghoul voice. You should throw on the ghoul overlay that you made because you did a great job on that. You should show it off on our channel because I know we get to see it on the Mad Queen channel. But anyways, just a thought when you do. Hey, okay, so that's
Wow.
Yeah. They look like.
Why did I get up at 6 in the morning? Because I like to. Let's be real.
Yeah, but you do it so well. I mean, I would do that if I could, but I have not the
I
talent.
get up at 6 in the morning so well. Hit the alarm once.
All right. Yeah. Oh!
Yeah,
There he
great
is.
job.
All right. So.
Yeah, so if we can hold actions, it's basically
You
her
can,
her
yeah.
next move is to basically jump out, and while the ghoul is heading towards Mr. Handy, she's gonna shoot it in the back.
All right.
Not
All
the
right.
head.
Very good. So are you waiting for just any ghoul to pass by, or are you
If
kind
I
of like...
if I see any, I will pop it. But I think ideally, I'm trying to, because Mr. Handy is very terrified. I'm trying to not wait too long for the ghoul to kind of encroach upon him.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Next in the initiative order is Wilhelm.
Yeah, so they're still at the window, but their attention has been piqued. Is that correct?
Yes. So
I wish
they're
to.
distracted.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that the one that was outside the door with Millie had also joined those. So there's one with a party hat down at our end.
Yes, there is. It was the first one to get to the door. So the head that's kind of sticking through the hole of the door, surrounded by
Yeah.
arms, is wearing a party hat.
Yeah. And am I'm not super familiar with the action economy. May I, gracious DM, a GM, may I, you know when a person's wearing a party hat and you kind of pull it and you let it go and it snaps on their face and they can't see anything?
Yep.
I'd like to do that and then hit it upon the head with my pan.
Okay. So hitting it on the head with your pan will be a major action. I'll consider it a minor action for you to do the pop, the hat.
Yeah. All
In this
right.
scenario, I'll consider that a minor action. So those are things that you could do on your turn then.
All right.
Yes.
I wish to do those things, and I would say, "Happy birthday!"
Got
Is
him.
there gonna be birthday cake, Willie?
Probably a little stale.
Oh, okay.
So how do I attack him here? I just roll my 20.
So you'll be able to roll your... Which weapon are you using? Gun?
My frying pan.
Frying
It's
pan.
a melee weapon.
That'll be a melee roll then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so roll melee weapons.
Yeah, just click melee on your character sheet.
Yeah. And is it? Oh, I see.
Oh. Oh, new world.
What does this? Wait, what does this mean?
That means
means you-
two misses, or a miss. You missed with
That means
your-
I'm terrible. So I'm the only weapon I have is my frying pan, and I'm not good with it. Is that correct?
You have to roll a 5 or higher to be able to hit with it. Yeah.
5 or lower.
Well, sorry, yes. 5 or lower.
Excellent.
I was thinking backwards.
So I guess as he swings, he just kind of hits the top of the door frame.
Bonk.
Yeah, and all I've done is pull the hat over the ghoul's face. Excellent.
However,
Excellent.
the loud bang sound has grabbed the attention of one of the ghouls at the back again to look back in your direction. All right.
Good.
Wally.
That's what you want. More ghouls.
Wally, I guess, is going to use a minor action to aim, so I can re-roll a 1d20 on an attack roll. And he's just going to hit one of the ghouls that's leaning through, the one that Wilhelm was going for with his big stop sign.
All right.
That's a tag
Ooh.
skill too.
That's 2 crit successes then.
Very nice.
Yeah, very, very nice. These have a difficulty of 1, so both of those hit, and I don't remember where you're at with your action dice. Your action
Our
points?
APs.
Yeah.
I think we're full.
Okay.
We're full, thank you.
This would have given you 2 extra, but no longer. You're full, no problem.
Yes.
Roll damage for Wally. Whoa, not bad. So that's 4 points of damage. Are there
Plus
any effects
piercing.
on that?
Yeah, 1 piercing.
1
So
piercing.
it would ignore 1 point of damage reduction, physical damage reduction.
Damage. Yes. Roll 1d20 to see where you hit on his body. I suppose it's going to be... But you know what? We could probably just say it's the head, since there's nothing else you'd be able to do.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I guess that could be a little homebrew too. I was using my minor to aim, and I didn't really need it because of this, crit success and it being a tag or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Actually, that's a torso hit. So we can say that you go next
That
to the
works,
head, down into the shoulder, and across the chest of this school. as it takes those 4 points of damage.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna yank this kind of. Willie, was that good?
It was very good, very good. I'm Wilhelm, by the way.
Yeah,
okay.
good luck with that. Take the hit, buddy. Take the hit.
Run with. And speaking with running with it, the second feral ghoul decides to continue with its course of action. So it runs, and it runs past the doorway where you've got your held action, Millie.
Yeah.
So you can take that action now.
I'm gonna shoot him.
All right.
Pretty simple, I think. So that is. Do I roll the skill and then roll attack, or I'm
You
so
roll-
confused of how to roll damage.
So you're using your which gun?
Pipe gun. Pipe gun.
Yeah. So the roll small guns.
Cool. Did that do anything? No, sorry. There we are. Nice. No. That's
Ooh, that's a
Oh,
no
complication.
success
and a
and
complication.
one complication with a natural d20.
Okay, so
Ah.
with that, you take the shot and it misses, but then your gun jams. It's going to take your action next turn to be able to unjam that gun.
Yeah, just just keep buzzing around them, Mr. Handy. I got stuff to fix.
Oh, I'll do my best, miss. Oh, I'm terrified.
You don't have skin. It's fine.
This is good. Okay. The other two ghouls are staying at the door, and they're swinging their arms through, trying to reach at you guys. So they're going to try to hit.
Is there any sort of disadvantage system for the one that has the hat over its eyes?
That one has a higher difficulty to be able to hit. So essentially, that one is going to be rolling against a difficulty of 5 because that's a really big disadvantage not being able
Mm-hmm.
sense that
Yeah.
as a feral ghoul.
It's good
So-
to have
Also,
been able to
they just-
contribute something.
Also, they just look like a damn idiot.
Right? Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's like a unicorn, feral ghoulicorn.
Feral unicorn.
Okay, so even with this crit success that it rolled, it's not high enough for it to be able to hit either of you. So it just swings through the air, catching nothing with its hand. The second one rolls a hit with 1, so rolls 1 success. What's your what's your defense, Wally?
Mine is 1.
1. Okay.
Yeah, 1. So 1 success is a hit for me.
Yeah, so one success would be a hit there. Cool. Okay, you take 1 point of damage
Damn it.
What location?
on the.
If it's torso or left arm, then I reduce that by 1.
Okay, the 2. Head.
Oh,
Somehow it was
yeah.
able to reach your head.
So yeah, then I take a point of damage. It scratches my face, but I don't take. I'm immune to radiation, so it doesn't mess up my maximum hit points.
Yeah.
But it at least did like a scratch worth of damage.
Yeah, and I don't think these do radiation damage. Which one?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't see it in their stat sheet.
Oh, okay.
Just a swiped claw across your face.
Oh, what? Oh, damn it, Willie. What the-
All right. Okay, and we're back around to the top of the initiative. So it's going to be Millie once more. Oh,
Yeah.
Missa, what do we do?
Yeah, look, just really, it's not that, it's pretty simple. Just keep avoiding them. I have to fix my gun. Although, no, I'm gonna stick with my gun. I'm gonna try and just quickly repair it. It's jammed,
Jammed, yes.
so yeah, I'm going to just kind of like drop the ammo out and kind of load it back up.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And just like, quit your whining. We're gonna be fine.
Okay, so you use your major action for that.
Yeah.
And I rolled for the bot. Yeah, he was able to basically evade and just continue with the agility. Terrified. It's just 100% programmed to be terrified.
I really think they made a mistake with trying to make the robots perceive themselves as human. It's very foolish, and I don't have time to play psychiatrist. So I think she's just like mumbling this to herself as she's like trying to load her gun. It's like, oh God, it's it's enough trying to force existentialism and depression and all that into humans, and now we're giving machines anxiety. Great, yeah, that'll really come in handy in a crunch.
Hey, Willie, I think I hear Millie. I think she's okay.
You're muttering to herself.
Yeah, Wally hears it.
Are you sure?
I know she complains like that a lot. I know her type, the style.
All right, Wilhelm is
Yes. On this one with the party hat over its face that's reaching through, do I see a pass hanging from its clothes?
Give me a perception. A perception survival, yes.
You betcha. Was that hit? Ah, that was terrible. Okay, cool.
You don't see anything right now. It's jammed pretty close to the door. You're not sure if it would have one or not.
Right. I'm gonna call. I want to call Billy the robot. Billy, we need some help. Come upstairs, please. We're behind the door, so we're okay. But please come help us.
Right. You made the call. I made a roll, but you don't know what's happening. Currently,
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't know
gonna have my pass ready, just in case he shows up, and I'm gonna step back from the door a little bit so that they can't reach me.
Multipass.
All right, so you're gonna lean back from the door. Are you making an attack or anything on your turn?
I might as well try to hit the guy, the birthday hat guy. I want to hit him. I'll try to hit him again with my pan. Because it went well last time. So, I got to beat a 5. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Just waving it around, just fanning him off.
Didn't go, did it?
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm just afraid. I don't want to get too close in case he gets me.
Yeah, and to be fair, this is the first combat you've probably ever had, right? I mean, did you ever fight in the vault?
Yeah. I don't think. Not really.
Fought
I mean,
with
a lot of verbal
culinary
battles.
delights.
Yes, you fought with
Yeah,
food. You had food fights.
We battled on the counter and on the stove.
Yeah, you're very good at julienning things, but it doesn't
Yes,
help.
knife skills meant something a little different.
This cast iron pan, unwieldy at times.
It's
All right.
heavy.
So that's it. So you make your swing, you lean back so you're out of range of the reach, or out of reach rather.
Yeah. And I just kind of like flail and have my pass ready for when RoboCop comes around.
If RoboCop comes.
I'm feeling optimistic.
Okay.
He
Wally?
knows his name.
What about this situation would leave you
Didn't he-
feeling optimistic?
Did the security bot when we were downstairs? I think he said he only stays downstairs, didn't he? If I'm remembering, I can't remember, but I thought something like that.
He had
Yeah.
insinuated
Surely
that
he'd-
that was his place of work.
Yeah.
Well, his job is to protect. Doesn't he know who I am? Doesn't he know that I'm Doctor whichever name I was?
Dr. Gerald Glass?
I think you were Glass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dr. Glass.
Glass.
I don't think he cares too much. Because
Oh,
weirdly, those
come on,
ones,
guys.
those
You
ones
guys
are
are
all
supposed to be on
about.
my side.
Weirdly, like those robots are all about statistics and figures, even though it might actually help them to examine things a bit more like a human. And
Okay.
Mr. Handy over here has just been programmed
it's,
to be neurotic.
Wally's turn.
Is that which ones are within melee reach of that broken open window door? Are they
There's
still like
two.
hanging out in it, or have they come? Oh, okay, so still two of them there.
There's two still hanging through the door. One of them has been trying to pull itself through to reach, but it has not gotten glass yet.
Is that the one that I split down across the shoulder and neck?
Yeah,
or whatever?
that's the one you split down across the shoulder.
All right, I'll hit that one again. I'm
Or-
gonna take
or,
another
yeah.
swing. Fuck the school.
Go for it.
There you go, and it's a tag, so
Oh yeah, so that's 2 critical successes on that.
Very nice.
Well done.
Wa-
so you
Wally's
can
good
roll
at
to
his
hit.
stop sign.
Roll your damage rather.
Oh shit.
Whoa. Wow, that's a lot of DR that you're avoiding right there.
Oh God.
All right,
Wow.
so that's a total of 6 points of damage, and doesn't matter where you hit it, it's dead. But if you want, you can roll your d20 so we can describe how this horrible death happens.
Right.
All right, 6. Yeah, that's torso. So you find
Yeah.
Purchase right in the same spot that you hit it last time and dig really deep. And as you pull your sign back, there's bits of viscera and gore that come with it spraying across the wall, just missing Wilhelm. And this ghoul just slumps down forward, hanging front half of its body down the front of the door and the back half of its body down the back of the door. And a party hat still attached to its face as it dangles.
Oh, Willie, do it like that, like I did. Do it like that.
I'm trying, but obviously I'm not doing this right.
Yeah, do it like I'm doing. Like I said, do like Wally do. Willie
Wilhelm
do like
takes
Wally
his
do.
hand and flips it sideways so that it's like a stop sign now.
Right on. Just watch, it's gonna work now. All right.
Although that's a cast iron, so I wouldn't want those tastes to linger on the pan, if you know what I mean. You might be sacrificing the quality of the cast iron pan at this point.
Wash it, season it, just right. Miss, oh, I'm so scared. Oh my. Ooh, what do we do? And it's your turn, Millie.
You do exactly what I tell you to do, which is to just avoid them. And I'm gonna. Am I correct in the one with the party hat went back to the door?
The
Am
one
I
with
still?
the one with the party hat stayed at the door, and one of the other
Right,
ones
okay.
stayed at the door. It was only one of the 3 that came back down the hallway, and that's the one that you just
Okay.
took a
yeah.
shot at.
Well, the one that is still hanging around the door, bothering Mr. Handy, I'm going to shoot,
Okay.
which is exciting. The first combat. And that's just rolling my small guns skill.
Yep.
Yep. Cool. Hey, we did it.
All right.
Yay.
Awesome. That's a crit success right there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that's a hit.
Finally.
That's a hit. So roll the damage. It'll be on
Is
the gun
in
itself.
My weapons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's the only thing I roll, right? And that just does damage?
Yeah,
Sorry, the little dice next to pipe gun, that'll
Yes.
just roll the damage, correct? Yeah,
That's
cool.
that's the one. Yeah, it's got the Vault Boy face on it.
Yeah, cool. Oh no, that's not right. Alright, hang on everyone. Bear with me. Oh, I see. I see, the one with the Vault Boy face. Gotcha.
You go. Okay, so that does 1 point of damage. And do you have any effects on your weapon? Is it in the effects column?
That's a good question, Brandon.
If
Would have been
if there's
handy had I
there's
written
nothing,
that down.
then it's
Physical,
possible.
I think. Yeah. It's
Okay.
oh, that's the damage type. I don't think there is anything special about
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Just a bullet to
Yeah,
a bull.
I think as memory serves, I think it might not. A pipe gun may not. So okay, so you still do 1 point of damage to this one. Okay. As you shoot it in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, Mr. Handy. I'm sure it's gonna come after me now.
Well,
That'll
the
really
gunshot came from
improve-
your location. It is
Yeah.
kind of turn. Now let's go to Wilhelm.
Yeah. Any sign of the Protectron robot?
Nothing yet. You haven't heard anything to call.
Okay. Having turned my pan sideways. I'm gonna swing at this guy. I'm feeling so confident.
Go for it. Make a
Right.
roll.
This one's mine, Volley.
Roll some magic, dude.
Use your AP. Do 3. We have that AP. We haven't used any yet.
Yeah,
I don't think
I'm
it's
down with
going to
that.
help, but we can try.
check it in. Yeah.
He takes
Increases your
he takes a
chances.
run at it and he swings. And he does worse than he's ever done.
Oh, Willie.
You hate to see it.
Willie.
Was it thinking about ruining his cast iron pan that threw him off?
Yeah. Oh gosh. As a minor action, would you allow me to put the birthday hat on and slump to the floor and just sit against the wall?
Yeah, I'll allow it. You take the
Anything
birthday
right with
hat
this
from
pan?
I'll allow it. Seems like you're going through some stuff.
This pan has always let me down.
A poor
especially
tradesman.
against Peter the Cheater.
Peter.
His tools.
Now on to Wally.
Oh, Wally will hit him.
Yeah,
Willie,
there's
just-
one still clawing through the door.
Willie, you just sit down. It's okay. I got it.
Fine.
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Very nice.
Crit success. All right, for 3 points damage, plus 2 damage resistance.
Yeah, reduce him. Yeah.
Very nice.
Very good. Okay.
Like that,
show
Willie.
me-
See, Willie?
Show me where you hit it.
Show me on the doll where you hit the ghoul.
Wally hit him right here, left arm.
Yeah, you caught its left arm, and you hit it so hard you actually cleave through its forearm. and it's now just kind of hanging, as like a section of forearm with some bones sticking out, and then the rest just hanging flesh, drooping, just kind of flopping around as it tries to claw at you.
Can I use? I want to use two of our action points, since I keep generating, to do another major action, so I can attack it again. If that's okay with the
You
team.
might as well use them.
Allow it.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, there you go.
And I generated, because that's a tag, the same AP that I just used. Like that, Willie. You see, Wally good at something.
I understand that you can do it.
So is that +1 AP back into the pot now?
Yeah, 2.
2. That's right.
Because you
Nice.
don't even need to. You don't need to do anything
Yeah,
to
I
the
didn't
pot. I
need to
used
take
2
them out.
exactly, and then that's 6 damage and a negation of 1 damage resistant.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
nice.
Where did you hit it?
4, so torso.
Torso. Okay. Tell me how it dies.
I think in this one I'll Wally will look at Willie, see like this, and it'll kind of like shove the sign directly through the chest. I'm just completely doing like that, and then pulling it, kind of making the ghoul arch backwards against the framework of the door as he pulls that, and it just collapses backwards. Like that, Willie.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, just do it like that.
Next time you do like that, okay?
Okay, next time I will try.
Wally's so sweet.
And then he's gonna kind of like look in after that when the body slumps down. Look at Millie, you okay?
Oh, a compound fracture. That's nice. Well done. Yeah, look, having a bit of trouble with this ghoul, but I picked up a robot, so swings and roundabouts, I guess.
You got a stapler and some coffee, huh?
Yeah, he's got some. I don't think the coffee's edible, but
I like Millie
You
and Wally
drink coffee,
have
by the way.
Millie, Willie, and Wally have a quick, 10-second conversation in the middle of all this chaos and combat.
Yeah.
With this other ghoul's still attacking the robot, and Millie and we're just like, oh, I see you got a stapler and some coffee. That's nice.
yeah, he's more of a managerial, a secretarial robot, but he says that he can get us into the basement. So...
Okay.
Oh.
Oh shit.
All right. So the final ghoul turns on you, Millie, and then it swings an arm out at you, and it does hit.
Ooh.
Assuming your defense is 1, right?
Let me just double check, but that sounds incredibly correct.
Just to the left of your initiative.
Oh god. Oh, there we are. Yeah, it's just 1.
Okay. Yes. So it
Oh
does.
no,
hit
sorry,
you.
it's 2.
Oh, it's 2.
That must
Then
be
it's
because of my armor.
Yeah. So it just glances right off your armor then.
Well,
Nice.
that's a grim look at my potential future. Anyway. Is it my turn?
Yeah. It's your turn now.
Okay, I'm gonna try shoot it. May I use an AP, please?
Yes, you may.
And that's 2 AP for an extra dice, correct?
It's 1 AP for an extra die if you're rolling to. This is on your roll to hit.
Yeah.
It's 2
they
AP
use it.
if you're going to buy like an extra major action and attack twice. That's
Yeah. I'm just gonna get that extra hit, hopefully. So if no one has any objections.
Yeah, use it. Use it. We've been doing pretty good with AP. I think this is kind of our combat moment. I'd say use it.
you guys have been topped up on it.
No.
Yeah. All misses.
Never mind. Millie, no. Sure.
Damn it.
Swing it like this.
I wasn't thorough enough when I cleaned this thing out.
All right,
It'll
Wilhelm.
come back to bite you.
There's two dead ghouls at this doorway. One of them's hanging through the door. Fell backwards, was it, Rob?
Yeah, the other one kind of slumped down backwards.
Yeah, so the other one slumped down backwards, and it's kind of inside the door. But the glass is broken, so it's up to you.
Yeah, is there a latch inside the door that I can just open it from the inside? You know, for fire safety, you gotta be able to open it from the inside.
Yeah, so you reach in and you feel the knob in there, and it turns freely.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it and open the door.
Okay, so the door
Very good, Wally. Very good.
opens in.
Yeah, and I'll gesture for him to go through first. Well done.
Yeah, I figured it out. See, I'm smart too. And then he's gonna just kind of like walk in through the door, like.
Right. Is that your turn, Wilhelm?
Okay, am I still able to search the body for a pass?
Oh, yes. Yes, you can. Allow you to.
Okay, I'll search the body that's inside the door for a pass.
Okay. You search for a pass. Give me your perception survival.
Okay. So, oh, okay.
Successes.
Turned out a lot better than you thought.
Bad. Yeah, so with that, you find a pass that says Barry Flounder, lead chemist.
But we've already found Barry Flounder, I think.
Found the person, but not
I've
the
already
card.
got him in my notes.
So the person is on the floor. That's something that Mr. Handy was talking about, Barry Flounder. But you didn't find the card, as far as I recall.
Oh. Okay, I just noted in my notes that I wrote, without any context, Barry Flounder.
Okay.
I probably should have written why I wrote his name, but I didn't. Okay, okay, good. He's the lead chemist, you said?
Lead chemist.
Excellent. And that's it. That's it for me.
All right. Excellent. Wally.
Yeah, so Wally's gonna step in. Like, hey, see, I was smart. I did that. You check that out. All right. He kind of pass Wilhelm, just going straight for the ghoul that's left, I guess, that Millie's been fighting with. And take a big swing at him. I got this. Hold up. And just take a big swing with it. His huge stop sign.
All right. Ooh, excellent.
Nice.
Excellent.
That's a tag.
So that's 2 crit
Very
successes.
nice.
Counts as 4 successes. But all you needed was 1. Oh, well done. Let's do your damage. Hit location. So that's 3 points of damage.
So torso.
All right.
Wow, rib spreader much.
Yeah, you're just destroying
cracking
these
them
torsos.
open like they're
And
lobsters.
I'm gonna take a second one if it's okay with the team using 2 AP action points.
Yeah.
That's all you're
I mean-
rolling in the.
I'm on a roll here, guys. Hold up. He kind of like after that first swing, he like gashes into the torso. He kind of completely spins around. Hold up, guys, one more, and he's like spins his whole body and hits him one more time.
All right, let's see the damage.
4 points of damage,
Well, if you
and
cut it down. See where you hit.
16, so that would be the
Left leg.
Left leg.
All right.
Ooh.
You slice down through the left leg, and just gouts of Icarus blood start spilling out, and it starts to slump and fall as it's losing its life's blood, and ends up just passing out on the floor and dying slowly.
I think you got the femoral artery there, Wally.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Well, he did good.
Yeah, we we'll make a surgeon out of you yet. I would never let this man in the ER.
And with that, we're going to take our break. We're going to do 5 minutes of break. And then when we come back, we'll do the giveaway. And then we'll jump right back into the session.
Yeah, so nobody go anywhere. We'll be giving away a copy of the Fallout 2D20 rule book for free, so stick around. Mics will be hot, right, Brandon?
Yep, mics are hot.
Fantastic. I've been jonesing for a lollipop. Just to like
Oh.
smash sugar out. But
I'm surprised you went lollipop and not pudding. Some
Pudding.
Oh, you didn't say there was gonna be.
Oh, I
pudding.
couldn't possibly have any more streaming pud. Could I have any more streaming pud?
One of these
Streaming
days,
pud.
I'll just get an actual Christmas pud. Alright, I'm gonna. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stay here. Keep the chat alive.
Yeah,
Keep it lively.
keep it going.
Yeah. And then I'll go to the loo. So what's new with you, Brandon? You're writing a book.
I am writing a book, and it
Am I
actually,
allowed to talk about that? Yeah, because you squeaked it. There we go. Fuck. Can you imagine if that was like still under wraps and I'm like, yeah, so that book you're working about.
no, I'm openly talking about this book.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, so it's in the cyberpunk genre, in a world of my own making. I did originally propose it to Artel Saurian, but it turns out that it's actually CDPR that I needed to be talking to. So I got in touch with CDPR, and they were all, yeah, no, we're not doing books, which could mean that like we want to use our own people and make our own books.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do it in my own world. I'm going to release it on Kindle and Audible, hopefully, as well, because I'm going to be recording the audiobook for it.
No.
And I'm currently playing with the idea of actually breaking this up into 3 books instead of one long book, because I hear that shorter novels are actually doing pretty well in the e-reader space. So
Probably. I know my attention span's been shot to shit by everything. So it's a cyberpunk fiction.
yeah, in the cyberpunk genre, in a world where countries are essentially run by corporations now as the government, because individual people were seen as unreliable. So corporations eventually became those that could be voted into power. And as a result of this, there was a war between North America and Eurasia, and the Yellowstone volcano was triggered in order to disable all of North America. And so that's essentially what happens before the book.
That's awesome. That's so dope.
Yeah.
And like, when you write, do you kind of do a full outline first, in terms of like your plot beats and your scenes and that kind of stuff, or do you kind of like wing it?
No, I've got a full outline written, character bios, the whole 9 yards.
Nice. I am not that. But it's hard because I often co-write, and also I work in theater, so I'm a playwright, which is slightly different, and there's less, there's more weird conventions that you can break and lean on. But I have a co-writer, and it's the other half of my theater company. And the good thing is he is like a proper writer. So he's like, hang on, no, we got to do a structure. And I'm like, I don't feel like it. Because sometimes I'll sit down and write, and I'm like, I don't actually know where this is going.
Yeah.
And I find it much easier to write in that sense. Whereas when I know where I'm going, it kind of becomes a lot harder somehow.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, like it depends. Sometimes we kind of go through and we make an outline of what kind of scenes would exist.
Mm-hmm.
And then we like tag team which scenes do you want to write, which helps me because it's always like stuff I want to write. Like
That's good.
I usually like writing longer monologues, or much more non-naturalistic stuff, and often weird esoteric stuff. Whereas my friend kind of delights more in dialogue and
Mhm.
kind of really making sure that those plot beats happen. But yeah, it's rough. But congrats on seeing it through and
Thanks.
getting a goddamn book together.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go to the loo now.
Go for
But
it.
keep the chats alive.
Yeah, if anybody in chat has questions about the game or anything, feel free to post them and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. If you're wondering about the system, if you've got questions about rules, that sort of thing, feel free to let me know. I have been playing a little bit fast and loose with the action economy in the combat scenario there. So just as a heads up, the action economy usually isn't that free and open to be able to allow like a snapping a party hat over the eyes and that sort of thing, but I'm going easy on them right now until a certain juncture in time where going easy will not happen so often. It says that everybody's new. It's a new system, so we're having fun. We're taking it light. Hi, nice to see you, Bacalhao's wifey. Welcome. And thanks a lot, Heath, for the fast and loose traded for narration is not a worry. Excellent. I agree. I as much as I like to follow rules as written, where necessary, there is a time and a place where, sometimes for narrative, it's better just to flow with the events that are being added to the game by the players as well, because we're writing this story together, and when it comes to a live stream, it's good to keep the audience entertained with narrative as well. So haven't looked all through yet. Is there a weapon list in the core book? Yes, there is a list of weapons as well as their stats in the core book, and it's got cool stuff too, like the railway rifle and that sort of thing. And yeah, Heath, I agree. Rules as written, like strict rules as written, is usually better around the home table. And on a live stream, it's good to be able to stray from that a little bit for the sake of narrative and storytelling. From Melonheads, yeah, I think the Fallout engine, this game is pretty easy to pick up. I come from D&D. And I find this to be easier to learn than D&D. I can't say that would be the truth for everyone, but the way the action economy works is familiar enough. You have to get used to die rolls kind of being backwards in a way, because a 1 is good and a 20 is bad in the way this system works. And also the way difficulty of rolls works, where it's set by the GM to be able to say, hey, this is a difficulty 3. That means you need to roll 3 successes to be able to pass this test, which is a really cool mechanic. I find it a lot of fun to work with. So instead of having advantage and disadvantage, you can actually just present different difficulty values to your players.
There's always a fun element in rolling under. I'm actually trying to write a video essay about dice and what they mean.
Nice.
And so there's so many. I probably need to sit down with someone who's actually smart, because there's so many different dice systems.
Yeah.
But when you have D20 or Dungeons and Dragons, which is usually D20 plus skills and stats on top, it's a very math heavy game. But it's also you've got a lesser chance that you'll kind of succeed. Whereas if you've got a pot of dice kind of thing, World of Darkness, and you're trying to roll successes, the statistics are a bit more kind of in your favor. I don't know. It's all random, isn't it? It's the fucking thing about dice.
It's just finding new ways to do random, really.
Yeah, finding
Yeah.
new ways to do random. I'm gonna steal that for
Go
my
for
video
it. Go for it. And if
um,
you're looking for somebody to talk to that knows a bunch of different systems, I would recommend talking to Heath, the Antipodean D20. He's awesome. He's got his own content that he creates as well, and he just recently went full-time with his business. So congratulations to him as well for all of that. I'm hoping that one day we might be able to have him as a guest on this stream if there's no arguments there. It'd be amazing.
I'm not gonna argue.
Argue about what?
Exactly.
Well, I don't know about that guy.
So RC Walker Nexus, yeah, there are robots that have stats like HP, their initiative, and that, and the stat sheets are actually really, really easy to read. It's all right there up front. I've actually just printed out 4 pages per sheet, and I can see all kinds of enemies right here, right in front of me, and it works out really well. All right. Oh, and Heath is live on Facebook talking right now. We're going to do the giveaway. So let's come back from break. Everybody's ready?
I'm
Yeah,
ready.
let's give away a copy of the Fallout 2D20 rule book.
Nice. Let's do that.
Do that.
Do that.
Hey.
Perma
Okay.
DM, Melanie. I understand up there. Once upon a time. I get to play. Lots.
Rob's just freed himself from the curse.
Yes. Rob is.
I actually get to play. I'm enjoying it. But yeah, let's give away a copy of the Fallout 2D20 rulebook thanks to Modifius Entertainment, official sponsor here. We're also going to be starting up some Dune gameplay in the near future. We'll be giving away those rulebooks during those streams as well. But yeah, lots of love from Modifius. So everybody watching this live stream, pick a number between 1 and 100 and type it into chat. And then we'll roll a 1D100 and see who got the closest to the winning number. If there's any ties, whoever tied up will go into an immediate battle. You'll fly to each other's hometown and meet up.
And then
No,
you have to
you'll
do that theater game where you stand back to back and walk.
exactly.
And then on a certain word, you have to turn and say bang.
And we get to stream it.
And we get, yeah, absolutely. Not doing this for fun. It's all about
Yeah.
content.
But yeah, in all seriousness, anybody, and keep in mind, if you're out there watching the stream and you already have a copy of the Fallout 2D20 rulebook, you can still put in a number between 1 and 100 and win, and then just gift it to a friend or your favorite GM or player. Give it to somebody that needs it and encourage them to get into playing some Fallout.
Then you can free yourself from the GM curse.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go. All right, cool. It looks like the numbers have slowed down.
Right. Who would
Dave,
like
Wilhelm, why don't you do it this time? I don't think you've done it yet, have you?
No,
to roll
never.
1D100, sir.
Oh, I haven't got one.
In
Oh,
roll
you-
20.
You can do it in roll 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah,
have
I'm
some
gonna
good-
do it. I'm
All
gonna
right,
do
everyone
it.
hold on. Dave's going to run to the store real quick and go buy
Whoa.
Oh, I did it! I've done it!
Yay!
He did it. Oh, shit. F and
Elfling
Ash
Ash
got
K.
exactly that.
Wow.
You nailed it.
Nailed it.
Bullseye.
Wow!
Well
It was
done.
like
Ash
we planned it.
K.
Well done,
That's
Elfing
awesome.
Ash K.
Well, hang on. Dave
Very
and Elfling
cool.
are now being investigated for shenanigans.
No.
They were vault members. They were from the same vault. There's something fishy going on here. Now that's
Wait,
great.
Is that Peter?
Peter the cheetah. Now, congratulations, Elfing Ash K. If that's how we're supposed to say your name, but congratulations. Make sure you shoot us a whisper here on Twitch, and I'll get you the code where you can go to the Modifius website and download your free copy of Fallout 2D20, the PDF, the digital copy of the rulebook. Also, if you're part of the Cyberpunk Uncensored Discord, or you follow me on Twitter, or you're part of the Facebook group, you can hit me up anywhere on social media, and I'll hook you up with that code. But congratulations. Anybody that didn't win, don't worry. We're going to give away another copy at the end of this stream, so stick with us. Let's get back into some gameplay, and then you'll have a chance to win once again.
Right. And with that, let's jump right back into the game. So, you've killed all of the ghouls that are on this floor. As far as you can tell, all the feral ghouls are down. What would you like to do at this point?
Wally did good, see? Wally's good at something.
Yeah,
You were amazing.
Wally.
Wally's
You're
kind
good
of
at a
like
lot.
chest out, like, holding his sign up, and it's like he's finally like proud of something. He's usually not the smart guy in the room. He's usually not the social guy. But this is something he's like actually proud of. He
He's-
nailed it.
Yeah, he's still not either of those things. But what's kind of the
Sorry, you go.
what's kind of the layout of this floor then? Is it like cubicles? Is it walls that go to the ceiling?
It's walls that go to the ceiling. It looks like the hallways kind of cross like a T, or sorry, like a plus sign. So currently you're in the east hall. There's an open doorway just to your right, the hallway. That's the one that Millie was in before. You haven't explored the other halls yet.
Well, do you want to go rooting around and find if there is anything more of value, or should we try and get into the basement now and unhook that fusion core?
Yes, I'm just going to check the other pass.
Sure.
And I want to run over to the other guy that's on the ground and check his pass as well.
Yeah, Wally can search the third person, I guess, the third ghoul.
Okay, you search them. You find in the pocket of one of them is a pencil. In the pocket of the other one is a bottle cap, but
Ooh.
no passes. So,
What
Wally,
am I going to do with this?
A pencil. They come in handy, the pen is mightier.
Oh,
You get that? I don't know. Is that a
Yes.
thing?
it's a pen. Well, it's not even a pen; it's a pencil. Speaking of handy, Mr. I would know what a Mr. Handy is, right? We've
Oh,
got
yeah.
Mr. Handies.
yeah, you'd know what they are.
Excuse me.
Mine
Mr.
handy?
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Is
yes.
there anywhere on this floor where I can get some water? Wasser, you know?
Well, of course, there's a water cooler. But I'm afraid it might be dry and more than a little bit green on the inside now.
There is also the risk that it was irradiated.
I am able to
Right,
purify
so when
water.
I said if I could get some...
I'm able to purify water within
but
my
when I-
chassis. However, it does take time.
Well, that's a neat trick.
Okay.
Uh,
But when I asked if where I could get some water and you told me a place where I probably couldn't, that wasn't very helpful.
No,
Okay.
I suppose
I don't...
not. No. Sorry.
some people thrive from constructive criticism, Wilhelm. I don't know how they do it in the culinary world, but Mr. Handy, yeah, when you tell us about the details of certain things, we're kind of very concerned about our health and well-being. So if you can specify, be really specific when you're talking to us, okay?
Oh, of course, of course. Forgive me. It's been quite some time since I've had anyone to talk to, and it's sometimes
I-
my mind seems slipping from me.
Hey, I mean, I went 70 years without talking to someone. I get it. I got some dirty water earlier, so I might kind of give it to Mr. Handy and say, do you reckon that you could work on purifying that for us?
I could. It will take a bit of time, but I can do this.
That's okay. Thank you, Mr. Handy.
Welcome.
Mr. Handy, I actually have a very interesting question for you. If we put this water through you and you come out with some clean water, and then I drink it, could I pee into you and you make me clean water again?
Oh, what a horrid suggestion. Oh, no. I suppose you could, yes. I wouldn't like it.
Well, that is a very
Well-
interesting scientific experiment, but don't forget that we also have the ethical considerations to take into account.
Yes. Yes, ethics of not peeing into robots.
Yeah, I would say it's not ethical to, especially if that robot thinks that he is fully sentient. But I don't know. It's
Well, I
crazy.
won't do it without your consent then.
Oh, well, if it's a matter of life and death, I would certainly do it for you, sir.
You don't sound super
Very
jazzed about it.
good.
You don't have to be coerced, Mr. Handy.
Millie,
Anyway,
Wally's gonna lean into Millie and just kind of. Wally doesn't have to drink it, right, Millie? Wally doesn't want to drink it.
You don't have to drink anything that you don't want to, Wally. I think this is
Okay.
we're probably just being silly, right, Wilhelm?
I think it's a very practical solution to a real problem.
Yes, yes. Later down the line, we have water for now, though. And also, you did not phrase it as a practical solution. I will just add, it did sound like you were trying to play a prank on Mr. Handy. Anyway, I don't know if there's much to find here. Mr. Handy, you said that all the ghouls up here were all the staff that were left?
Why, they were, yes, yes. It was, in fact, a birthday celebration when Big Bang happened.
Huh. Well, you only get so many good years, right?
Well,
Whose
yes.
was it?
oh, it was Barry Flounder's birthday. 53.
Nuts. Was he just about to retire, too?
No, he still had a good 12 years or so on him.
12 years. Well, to be a chemist, right?
Yes, yes,
we
of
should
course.
we should probably get going. Enough enough chit-chatting. Should get down to that
So
basement.
how are we getting down there?
In the basement?
Yeah.
Well, if you check on Barry Flounder's body, I'm sure he would have had his card on him
Yes, I have it now.
as the lead
Will
chemist.
I get it?
As the lead chemist, he had access to the full basement and facilities.
Oh,
Well-
excellent. Okay.
Will that give all of us access?
Well, whoever's holding the card can open the doors.
Alright, so we'll just have to stay close, which is honestly what we should probably be doing from here on out. I don't think, you know, or a chef, a ghoul, and a super cool guy. You know, we don't blend in, is what I'm trying to say. Whew. I think that one was close.
Oh. Oh, I see. Yes. Well, just be aware that the security down in the basement will only take kindly to the one with the card, and the others you may be fired upon on sight. The turrets themselves, they're able to check the cards remotely.
Oh damn. Is there a way of turning the turrets off so that we can not get shot at?
Well, of course, madam. Yes, it's through the computer system
Which
in the
is
western hallway, just through the doorway of the to the basement.
okay. So we got to get to the basement and then into the western hallway to not get shot at.
By
But
that computer
doing-
that we saw through the window.
Yeah,
yeah. So is
Okay.
it
Hey.
one that the
you
turret's
have to
pointing
walk
at.
through the basement to get to the western hallway, or it's like it
I
branches
think
off?
it was at the top of the stairs, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Can you get us full access into that computer, Mr. Handy?
Well, I may. I'm not necessarily a whiz with computers myself. I'm more of a people robot. But
Right.
I could do if we can get you to the security down in the basement. You might be able to reprogram some cards down there.
Oh, okay. So we can take other cards and flip a few numbers around, and then we're all head chemists.
Yes, if your cards are, if you're good enough with computers. I'm not certain that I am, but I can try to help.
I'm okay. Maybe between the two of us, we might be able to figure something out.
Ooh, teamwork.
Wally can help.
Yes.
I think that your skills are slightly different than what they're saying.
I could smash the computer. And he holds up his sign.
Yeah, let's leave that as a last resort. I think
Oh, okay.
maybe you might be better served on the lookout, Wally.
Okay.
Okay.
He puts the sign away.
So, am I correct? Our plan is to try turning off the turrets, get down to security, try cloning some passes, and then
What
Bob
could go
turn-
wrong?
Oh, without doing too many calculations, probably 70% of all these hypothetical situations end with us dead.
Oh,
Oh, but you meant
that's
it in like a
terrible.
encouraging way. Yeah, what could go wrong? Let's
Let's
go.
do it. Let's go.
Should we do arms in, or is that a thing? People still do
I don't
that.
know. I don't think so.
Oh, we all put out our arms in, and then we say a thing. It goes up. Yeah.
Okay. Wilhelm goes off and grabs the severed, and
No.
we'll bring it back and throw it in between all of us. I've
Yeah.
got one.
I see once again not being specific has come to bite me in the ass. Yeah, sure. Let's hands in. What should we say, Wally?
Team Wasteland. I don't know. Team Wally. Team. Let's go. Team. Go.
Go team.
Kill
Yeah,
ghouls.
No, let's go team is better. Okay. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Go
Let's
team.
go
Go
team.
team.
Yay. Well, that was terrible.
Yay.
Let's never do that again.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna make our way to the western hallway. So Mr. Handy and I continue
Yeah.
on that.
Okay.
Unless
So-
we have any better ideas.
No, that's it. We're going downstairs.
Cool.
And Mr.
yeah.
Handy's coming because he's cleaning our water.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Handy is like our. I think he's ours now. until he.
Yeah.
I will not leave this building. It is my lot in life, but I will stay with you while you are here.
Yeah. Until we
Yes.
get that.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Come on, Millie. Let me keep him. I want to keep him.
Yeah, I can't. Actually, yeah. Look, let's just worry about the task in hand first. But there might be something we can do, possibly. there was a party bag on the floor, I think, for what's his name, Barry's birthday. So if anyone wants a lollipop.
Yes. Very, very old lollipop. Oddly
There's
well
this
preserved.
party bag, like he's a 5-year-old birthday party. Yeah, we make our way to the western hallway. Yeah. Do you have any idea what the Protectron's routes will be, Mr. Handy? Cause
But we've got
Oh.
the cards.
The Protectron. Whoa.
oh yes, that's more for the basement. Yeah, all good. My misunderstanding. Let's head downstairs. I think get some. I'd
Just
say fresh air, but I think it's just air.
be wary.
Yes. Yeah, that's a thing that we're trying.
Okay, so you're heading towards the western hallway on first floor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get there, you pass by Billy the Protectron on the way. And when you get to the door, you open it up. The turret is there. It's facing in a different direction this time. Facing towards the door that you're coming through. You use the pass to go through, yeah? Okay. So you're into this area now with the set of double doors to your right, which would head down to the basement. It has a card reader on it, assuming you use the card.
Yeah, I use Barry Flounder's card on it.
All right. The Barry Flounders card goes through the reader. The turret turns and is now facing that doorway. But the computer is there. The door is open. Computer is just past the door on your.
Okay. Yeah. I need to get to that computer. It's to the left, so would the turret be able to cover it?
You imagine so.
Nah. Oh, sorry, I think you're muted, Dave.
Fine. Not a problem. Mr. Handy, if we all go through the door, is the turret going to be upset that we've all gone through?
I would recommend that the one of you with the card for the basement be the one to try the computer.
Right. Okay.
And the other two perhaps stay on this side of the door. Till the turrets can be turned off.
Right. Good.
Right.
I'll give the pass to Millie. I'll
So
trade you. Who do you have?
I have Hillary Stadler.
Ooh.
She's
Yes.
she's just a chemist. Nothing fancy.
Just a chemist. Well, a little bit of a demotion for me today, but that's okay.
All right. Great. Another situation where I'm gonna be separated from you
Yeah.
guys. What's the worst that could happen, right?
Does this mean I lose my 401k? I'm upset.
I mean, bold of you to assume they had it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take the pass and get down to the computer and just Mr. Handy. Oh, yep.
As you're about to go through the door, I'm going to say, wait. And I'm going to take off the birthday hat and say, it was his birthday. You've got to wear the hat.
I really don't think the turret's gonna notice.
Millie, put the hat on.
Fine.
It's his birthday.
Come on, put the hat on.
Hat on. Just all right. Thank you for that very astute thought.
Can we sing happy birthday to Millie?
No, please don't.
Oh, okay. Maybe later.
Sure, why not? Yeah. All right. So I'm now wearing the party hat. The
You've got
role
the
of
car-
Barry Flounder has been fully assumed.
Yes. Yeah. You are Barry
Uh,
Flounder to the T.
Yeah, and I'm gonna walk down the stairs and get to that computer.
So the computer is actually at the top of the stairs, just inside of the doorway on the left-hand
I'm gonna
wall.
walk to the top of the stairs to that computer.
All right. So you go to the computer, and it does have a password prompt on it. If
Mhm.
you would like to make a science roll, you can make an attempt to hack this computer.
Mhm. I'm gonna.
Okay. It's going to require 3 successes. So
Yeah.
I would suggest using some action points.
Yeah.
Hack, yeah.
Should I use 2 and get 2 extra
You know,
dice?
I bet if on his desk
You'd have to use
upstairs, he's
3.
just written the
3.
password underneath his keyboard.
Yeah,
Look
I
under
mean,
the keyboard.
we
Look,
didn't
look
see
under
any.
the keyboard.
Is there anything under the keyboard?
So no.
Is there a
No,
password?
there's nothing written under the keyboard, no post-its or anything.
Does the password prompt have a like, you know, what was your mother's maiden name kind of thing?
No,
Or-
nothing like that. These are very old-fashioned computers, very much like the big boxy computers of the 80s with the black background and the orange text.
Yeah. Would
Using
people
DOS right now.
be okay if I used 3 APs?
Yeah, I think you
Leave
should. I
us
think
with
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
this is
do it.
important, and that would give you 4 d20s at least.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be
I
40.
think.
Go
I
for
mean,
it.
No.
Two- Well, no, that's a those are tag skill, right?
So
So
that-
those are 2 critical successes.
Yeah.
That counts
Oh,
as 4
yeah.
successes. You get
Yay.
1 action die bonus back.
Yay!
So one action point
Nice.
bonus. But yeah, you're able to hack into the computer, and you can see the first option is turret control.
Excellent. I'm gonna turn it off.
All right. And it lets you know that all turrets on floor 1 are now disabled.
Can we tell that? For Wally and I, can we tell? Did they go limp or anything?
Yeah, so the turret above you basically just tilts down like
Oh.
I think you can
I'll-
come down.
All right. I'll enter and walk towards her.
so you
Is
enter, the
there-
turret does not move.
Nice.
Is there any other kind of like defense mechanisms in the basement? Like, especially I'm thinking there's got to be some kind of containment unit for the fusion core. I don't know if it would be operated, like if you could operate it from here, but I'm thinking there's got to be some extra kind of checkpoints around.
The only
that.
option on this computer that you saw was for first floor turrets, unfortunately. But you imagine that there's probably another computer down in the basement that would help to control some of the security measures down there.
Yeah.
Mr. Handy did give you a warning that only the person holding the card would be safe down in the
Mm,
security.
mm. Well, that's the turret's turned off, but who knows? I'm expecting a lot more firepower, probably some other protectrons.
But
Uh,
there was another room similar to this, right? There was another door with a pass card with another turret,
There was
and
no
inside that room was
computer.
an. Oh, there wasn't, eh?
but
Well,
did you
poop.
Scheißen. Mr. Handy, did you say that we could clone some IDs in the security, or were you saying that there would be dead bodies probably in security that we could take the IDs from?
Oh, no, I was saying you could reprogram your cards down in security.
All right. Well, I think that's the next port of call, so that we don't get shot at. Sorry, I gotta sneeze. No, didn't happen. Okay. Let's get to security.
Millie, what happens when a ghoul sneezes?
Probably it just expels a lot of dust and maybe some brain matter, if I'll be honest.
It seems scary.
That's how they usually
Yeah.
lose their nose, I think.
Well, life is scary, you know? Life is scary, and then you get irradiated by a big nuke, and then it keeps going. Is that the phrase?
Yep.
Yep. So, Mr. Andy, lead us to security, please.
Certainly. It's just at the bottom of these stairs, across a platform, and down some more stairs.
Oh, great. So much room for us to get shot at.
And right away, as soon as this door opened, the first thing you noticed was there's an acrid smell in here. And the air itself makes your skin tingle. All three of you can feel a tingling on your skin from the air here. It doesn't feel dangerous, but you can definitely tell that there are copious amounts of chemicals down there.
Is it kind of like a chemical thing and not a radioactive thing?
It's more of a chemical.
All right. Whew. Okay. Mr. Handy, I know I ask a lot of you. Are there any kind of contamination suits that we can use for our dear friend Wilhelm? He's got a sensitive skin.
Well, certainly. There's hazmat suits down beside security on the wall. They hang there.
Right. Okay, so we should be able to get you suited up, because I don't think it's wise, Wilhelm, to stay in this environment without too much PPE, you know?
Thanks for looking out for me.
That's all right, you know. When you've
Well-
got skin, it pays to keep it.
Wally's gonna lean into Wilhelm and say, "Yeah, us humans got to be kind of careful about stuff like that, right?"
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. In fact, you and I both need to be very careful.
I'll be careful.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're heading down the stairs at this point?
Yeah, I think maybe we should just observe some caution,
Yes.
whatever that means, if we need to make a stealth roll.
So you head down the stairs, and just as was told to you, there is a platform here, and you can see at the end of the platform is another set of stairs. To the right of the platform, you see large open basins, vats that had held chemicals, and now at the bottom is sludge. The stirrers are still moving through this sludge, just painting it like a cake batter along the outside of, or the inside of the vat. And there's
That's a nice-
3 vats that you can see, and they are massive.
Are they
Am
making
I-
birthday cake?
No, don't eat that. Don't eat that.
It's not
Am I
looking-
able to discern just potentially what those chemicals would have been?
Yes, give me science.
I will give you science.
Science. Da-da-da.
Science!
Science!
Science.
It's real.
Poetry in motion. What's that?
Science!
Oh, excellent. So that actually, because it's a tag skill, that counts as 4 successes. Oh,
Hell yeah.
well done, well done. All you needed was 2, so perfect. Excellent. So, yeah, you can tell that inside this vat was something that with a high alkalinity. Inside another vat was one with high acidity. And then the third vat appears to just be full of powder, and you're not sure exactly what was in there, but you imagine that it has a very familiar scent to you that you can't quite place. I'm just going to put it that way because I can't think of something else.
I thought it was always going to be like, this one's very alkaline, this one's very acidic, and this one is a neutral
Just
pH.
right.
Yes.
This one's just right. And Wally walks
Just
over and
right.
shoots it, rubs it on his gums.
I'll take it.
Like, what
There
the
we
hell?
go. It's just right. Neutral pH.
But yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I have no idea what those chemicals are for, but I know vaguely the pH of them. So don't say that med school doesn't get you nowhere.
Knows.
What knows?
Well, the nose holes.
Too soon,
know.
Brandon.
The
too
nose
soon.
holes knows.
So the nose holes know.
Yeah, too soon.
Too soon.
Good.
Okay.
Cool. I guess we keep going till we get to security.
Yeah, can Wally's not that good at perception, but maybe try to hear. Just like he's like gonna kind of listen in to see if he hears any bots clanking around or any hovering noises, any scratching ghoul noises. I know he's not the best at it, but he's gonna at least try.
All right.
Are you using like our homebrew, like perception survival?
Perception survival home.
Yeah, it has to be. So for me, it would be 8. So
Okay.
I got 1 success. Hey,
Okay.
Wally, what's up? I think I hear
Alright.
something.
So you actually don't hear anything, but out of the corner of your eye, you do see a Protectron lying down on the ground, and this thing has been destroyed. Something destroyed it.
Wally's going to whip out his sign again. He's not the smartest. Like, there's a Protectron maybe sleeping. I don't know. Careful, everyone, be careful.
Well,
Holding
that's
up his...
sleep per se. Oh God.
He's napping on the
how is-
job, maybe. Yeah.
How is it destroyed? Has it just been ripped apart, or?
You're at a distance
Crushed.
right now. It's about it's on the other side of the room too, and this is a huge space, subterranean. It's probably, I mean, like think of like a great big warehouse space. It's
I'm going to
just
need
got
that
these
in both
giant
meters and feet, sir.
meters and feet. Okay,
I'm kidding. I'm
More
kidding.
like
Let me-
kilometers,
It's okay.
surely.
It's okay.
let me
And
think about
cubits.
that.
Meters,
Cubits.
if you would.
Yes. How about milliliters? How much liquid would it take to fill the
Fill this
space?
warehouse space. That way I can really picture the space. I need to know how much liquid would fill this entire.
It's just the volume.
What's the volume of the room?
The volume of the
volume.
room. All right.
It's big.
It's
I'm-
big.
I'm
It's
saying
big.
It's big.
Yeah, it's big.
yeah.
We'll say that it's probably about 8,200 feet. The Protectron's
shit.
about 8,200 feet away from you,
Wow.
and it's not quite at the other wall yet. So.
So it's
in-
quite it's a lot bigger down here than it was upstairs.
Yes. Yeah. So in meters, that's about 33
3
meters.
kilometers away.
Yeah. Okay.
But 33 meters away from you is this Protectron that's on the floor. You can tell that it's destroyed somehow, but you can't quite see the damage from here and what type of damage it's been.
All right. I guess let's just be on our guard. Cause something's hinky.
And you do see at the bottom of the stairs is the security room.
You don't use the phrase "something's hinky going on here."
No,
I've never heard of it.
I've heard of something hinky.
Yeah, something hinky's going on here.
Yes, I thought you said
Something-
tinky.
Kinky.
No,
Something
Something
kinky. Something.
kinky going on.
something kinky's going on here.
Something kinky's going on here. How did that robot
no.
die?
Don't mind me just peeing in the robot.
Yeah, no, Something not normal is happening here.
Well, just trying to figure out the volume of the robot.
Yeah.
in liquid,
How
in
much-
liquid.
How much piss could fill up this warehouse?
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Yeah.
goddamn it.
Okay.
Can we play some damn Fallout,
Right.
people?
Let's
Can we?
Yeah.
Can we all
Bring
finally
them.
grow up here?
Okay.
Jesus.
So
Let's
there's a
just be
security
real.
room at the bottom of the stairs. True to form, as was described to you, to the right of the security room, there is number of pegs on the wall, each one with a hazmat suit.
Mm.
Yep, so there's 4 hazmat suits pegs there.
Wilhelm,
Yeah, I
definitely
can-
get into one. Wally, would
Yeah,
one of
I
those fit on
hop
you?
in.
Doesn't look like it. No.
What about just the?
I feel like
the-
you're probably going to be okay regardless.
But it might stop us from being facially recognized. Maybe something.
You could probably
I
fit
don't
on the
think
helmet.
anybody's going to recognize us anyways.
Well, no, but they might definitely recognize that we don't work here if it's something like the other robots or something. I don't know.
But to be honest, Millie, I don't think anybody's worked here for a long time.
Oh, you're just thinking that now. Yeah, okay. You just suit up then.
Okay.
And I've got to get to that computer. So is the room unlocked? Is it to the computer's down the stairs? I'm so bad at
Okay.
geography.
No, that's okay. So if you were to head down the stairs to the security room, you imagine that there's probably some computers in there. Computers.
As we walk over there, Wally wants to look at the Protectron and see, is there, does it look like it has, bullet damage or fire damage, like turrets or guns shot it, or does it look like it's been like clawed and like physically beat up, and like how does it, kind of damage does it look like?
Perception survival.
That's not the best for me.
Okay, well, it looks like you've got a success there, though, right?
Yeah, at least one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
You can tell pretty clearly that it is bullet holes.
Okay.
There are bullet holes in that glass front.
The
arrowhead
dome.
Dome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been shot through, and there was a shot to its combat inhibitor directly as well. So whoever did this knew what they were doing.
Hey, Millie, Willie, look, someone shoot this thing.
Yeah. The kind of bullet holes, are they large caliber, like what would have maybe come out of a turret, or are they kind of more handheld guns? Am I able to
I
tell?
want you to give me a perception and
Yeah, that's fair. Perception endurance?
sorry, perception survival.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Oh, gee. 2d20s. Or no. That's a no. Nope.
I mean,
No
you
success.
see the holes. There's some cracks spidering out from the holes, but
Yeah.
nothing enough there to really tell you what the caliber was.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. This thing got shot, but there is no way to say whether it wasn't another robot or a turret system, or whether it was someone holding a gun. I think
Well,
Oh, you go.
you said Wally at least saw it, had enough perception to tell it was shot by bullets, and one looked like it was tactful, going for the Protectron's weak spot. So I guess if Wally at least had enough perception to figure out that part, he would probably chime in like, "Well, Millie, I don't know. It looks like someone knew what they were doing. I don't know these turrets too smart. They just shoot crazy."
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Wally. It got hit in its central processing unit. That's I don't know, pretty specific. I guess we just have to be on guard. The good
Um,
thing is, if it's a person, we can just shoot at it.
Do any of you have a good small guns?
I've got small guns. Whether it's
No.
good.
Okay. Because RC Walker Nexus came up with a good suggestion: perception plus small guns.
Oh.
Let's
No,
try
I like
that.
I think my small guns is. If it's 2 in rank, is that just 2?
Yeah. Is it attack skill?
Nah.
No. Okay. So, yeah. So that would be you just have 2 plus your perception and gotta be.
All right. Give it a go. What is that? Yeah, nah. Oh,
Okay.
hang on. Does it meets it beats it?
Yep.
Because then 1 success.
Excellent. Okay. So with that success, I'll say you are able to tell that this is from a hunting rifle.
Okay. And from far away or close up?
From far away. It looks like the picture that's being painted in your mind is the combat inhibitor was shot first. And as the bot was reeling from that, it turned around and was shot a few times through the head and went down.
Try to make this look like a cover job or yeah, this thing's been shot by someone who knows what they're doing. And with a rifle too, so probably.
Can you tell how long ago this happened?
Is it still warm?
Is the body still warm?
Still smoking.
Has its vital fluids begun to dry?
The robot was still falling from the shot, and it hits the ground.
Slow-mo and everything.
Wait, how?
Is there a thick layer of dust upon it? Then?
There you go.
All right. Using Wally's roll from before, and that wasn't a guns roll. Let's say, yeah, the amount of dust on the bot is definitely thinner than what is on the ground around it, and even under the body itself.
So it's got. I have no idea what what conclusion to draw from that. It's been here enough to have dust on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not a thick layer.
And it has a thick layer of dust beneath it. Yeah. And you can see where the feet had stepped and shuffled through a thick layer of dust back and forth on rounds. It's basically worn a pathway of where it had been doing prior to being shot down.
Well, this was a while ago, but I don't know. Maybe weeks, maybe months. Hard to say. I think that's good because maybe it means that the person who did this might not be around, but we just gotta be careful. And speaking of being careful, I should probably try and hack that computer in security so we can get out cards and have some extra layer of protection, right?
Yes. Yes, let's do that.
It's at that moment that you hear a voice coming from behind the three of you saying, "Hey, who goes there?" And that's where we're going to end the session for today.
God damn it!
Betty Flounder! Betty Flounder!
You Barry Flounder?
That sounded like my buddy Jerry I met one time.
Yeah, I didn't add the accent to it, but I was going for the rasp.
There's a New York accent sort of a ghoul named Jerry that Brandon plays in the Mad Queen Fallout, so that I was just like, hey, it's kind of
Jerry the Ghoul. He talks like this.
He just sounds like he's from New York.
Pretty much. I was going for Boston, and I did a horrible job. I went too far north.
You missed.
I missed. But I'm Jerry the Ghoul. This is
and
me.
landed in New York.
Pretty good dude overall, you know?
love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of
It was
fun.
Oh yeah.
Let's do the next giveaway. Does that sound good?
Yeah, let's do it. Everybody in chat, pick a number between 1 and 100 and type it into chat. Yeah, and
Get
that wig I'm putting back on my mic stand. I have this awesome.
That's great.
Oh,
I
nice.
get to talk right into him. How you doing?
But
Come on, step right up. Let's get those numbers in. We got a
Yeah.
47, we got
Oh,
a
yeah.
68, 69 for
Well,
Penny on.
while the numbers are coming in, maybe everybody just do really quick,
Yeah.
introduce yourself and everything. We'll start with David this time.
Yes, I'm David, and I play Wilhelm, and you can find me on _Dave. And that's it. That's
All right.
that's as quick as it can get.
All right, Ellen.
Hi, I am Ellen. You can find me at Babybeard Media, so make sure that you subscribe to us on Twitter and on YouTube. And if you even chuck us a few dollars on Patreon, because we'd really appreciate it. You can also find me on Twitter at LNKGraham1, and I play Millie Valentine, your ghoul friend. Now I'm just New York. Shit.
All right, and Rob.
Yep, I'm Rob Mulligan, and I'm the founder of Cyberpunk Uncensored. You can find me right here, Mulligan101 on Twitter. Give me a follow. Also, make sure you follow and subscribe to Cyberpunk Uncensored on both YouTube and right here on Twitch. I would really appreciate that. We also have a Discord, a Facebook group, an Instagram. Just check out Cyberpunk Uncensored. Follow, subscribe, like, share, tell a friend, invite your mom, all that good stuff. I would really appreciate it. Plus, lots of gameplay in other places too. Every Thursday, I'm running Cyberpunk Red over on the Sirenscape Twitch. Ellen's part of that team, so is Brandon, some other good friends over there. And then every Friday, I'm running the Fallout game where I'm overseer over on the Mad Queen YouTube channel. And this Thursday on the Sirenscape Cyberpunk Red, we're going to have a special guest. I'm not going to say who, but they'll be there. So tune in and check that out. And last call for picking a number between 1 and 100, by the way, while Brandon gives his own shout out.
Yeah. Thanks so much for coming. Chat is love the vibe and I've been Brandon Perkins, your overseer. And yeah, I stream every Monday night with Realm Smith on top of all of the streams that I do here with Rob Mulligan and Ellen. And I'm with David on Realm Smith. We have fun. Unfortunately had some tech issues. But next week, yeah, we'll be right back at it. Dealing with all of the things that are about to happen there. Doing Curse of Strahd. All right, have we got all our numbers in?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Right
yeah.
on.
Let's do it. Who wants to roll it this time? Brandon, have you gotten to roll it yet? I don't think.
I want to say I rolled last time, but I don't mind rolling again.
Do it
Yeah,
time.
go for it. Do it.
Do the thing.
Do that thing with the 59
Hey, we had a 69.
perverts.
I think 47 might be it. Melonheads.
Ooh.
Unless is 68 closer?
Oh,
I'm
68 is closer.
not mathing right now.
Yeah, 68 is closer to 59.
All right. Valiant one is 68.
Yeah, Valiant one. Hell yeah, congratulations. Just double check that math. Make sure I'm right about that. Yeah, they just said 68 is closer. Okay, cool. I was right.
Okay, all right.
Awesome. Congratulations, Valiant one. Make sure you send me a message anywhere that you see Cyberpunk Uncensored. Just shoot me a message letting me know that you're the winner, and I'll send you that code. You use the code on the Modifius site. Shout out to Modifius for the support, and you'll get a free copy of the Fallout 2D20 rule book.
Awesome. Congratulations, Valiant. Sounded extra D&D. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, everybody. Again, what an awesome chat. And I'm so happy to see everybody getting along and something. And with that, I think we'll sign off. Have yourselves amazing
Bye.
Cyberpunk Uncensored.